I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
Pardon?
I didn't get what you said.
I'm saying, have we discussed this slide in the last class?
Yeah. And regarding this, I wanted to ask about the silicon reaction. What is the observation that I'll see?
What you want to ask? In which slide?
Based on silicon reacting with oxygen.
This one?
Yeah.
So what is your question?
My question is, what's the observation that will be seen when this reaction occurs?
Oxidation state will be what?
What will the observation, what's the observation that will be seen? Like when
Observation
phosphorus
is that it is a solid. So if you react silicon with oxygen, then you get a solid silicon oxide only.
is there like a specific color? Like I was thinking more
No
of that.
fumes are released here. Like in this reaction, you are seeing that they are burning with the white flame, right? Aluminium metal, it is protected with a layer of aluminium oxide. Both metals are burning with a white flame in this. Okay, but in the silicon oxide, no particular observation you can see. Only SiO is a solid which gets separated out of the solution. Which gets separated out. Okay, it is a solid when it reacts with oxygen.
Okay.
So wherever the observations are necessary, I'll let you know. In P4O10 also yellow or white flame is seen. So where there is necessary, I'll let you. Next reaction is sulfur. Sulfur powder, see sulfur reaction with oxygen, it will give you a SO2. So SO2 is a gas which is very toxic. Toxic fumes of sulfur oxide gas are released. So this is the observation that it is toxic fumes. If you do the further oxidation of SO2 with oxygen in the presence of V2O5 catalyst, it is V2O5 catalyst, then you get SO3, sulfur trioxide. Okay, so from the oxidation of sulfur, you get two oxides, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Write it down.
I'm done.
Reaction is your chlorine and argon, so they do not react with oxygen. Argon is unreactive because it is stable, it is noble gas, and chlorine reacts, but in certain conditions. Okay, in very particular conditions, chlorine reacts. But in our syllabus, it's written that chlorine and argon do not react with oxygen. Although chlorine form oxide like Cl2O7 and all, but here it is written that chlorine and argon they do not react with oxygen under normal conditions. Argon do not react.
I'm done.
Now, some reactions of period 3, we have studied the reaction of period 3 elements with oxygen. Now, let us see the reaction of period 3 elements with chlorine. Okay, so sodium reacts with chlorine to form NaCl, it is a solid. Magnesium and aluminium, they react to form MgCl2 and Al2Cl6. Basically, it forms AlCl3, but it dimerizes to form Al2Cl6 because it is electron deficient. That's why it is dimerized to form Al2Cl6. We should also know the speed of a reaction. Like sodium reacts with chlorine vigorously, magnesium and aluminium reacts vigorously, but silicon reacts slowly with chlorine, form SiCl4. Phosphorus also reacts slowly with excess of chlorine gas. Sulfur forms chloride like SCl2 and S2Cl2. So sulfur forms these two chlorides. And argon, it is unreactive, so it does not form any chloride. So these are reactions you should know and the speed of a reaction also. Write it down. Write it.
Yeah, I'm done.
The reactions, reaction with water. So sodium, it reacts with water, of any of which the hydrogen gas is liberated out. So how does it react? It reacts vigorously with cold water. So sodium reacts vigorously with cold water.
Hey students, Interested in boosting your studies? Enroll now at Keddy Edtech. We offer online tuition for the Cambridge curriculum, grades 6 to IGCSE, AS, and A-level. Start learning with us today.
Next reaction is when magnesium reacts with water. So it is a slow reaction. It forms magnesium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. So magnesium, when heated, magnesium does react vigorously with water in the form of steam to make magnesium oxide and hydrogen gas. If there is a H2O in the form of steam, then we get magnesium oxide. But if we have a liquid water, then we get magnesium hydroxide.
Mhm.
So your homework question for today. So, group 1 metal lithium reacts in a similar way to sodium. It reacts with oxygen producing lithium oxide. As you know that group elements behave similarly. So if you know the reaction with sodium, you can easily write down the reaction with lithium with the balanced equation including C. Similarly, lithium also reacts with question number 1, this is question number 2. So you have to write down the balance symbol equation. In question number 3 also, you have to write down the balance symbol equation. Write it down. Done writing your homework question?
Yes, I just finished.
Next is the oxidation number of oxides. So if you have sodium, magnesium, these elements, third period elements, the formula of oxide we already have seen the reaction of these oxides. Now oxidation number of period C element you can easily calculate. For sodium it is +1, for magnesium it is +2, and similarly it goes on. For SO2, SO3 it is +4 and +6. For Cl2O7, as it does not react under normal conditions, but under certain conditions it will react to form Cl2O7, and the oxidation state is +4, +6, and +7. It can exhibit 3 oxidation states. Oxidation states effect of water on the oxidation side and hydroxide of C elements. So here PHC elements we have sodium oxide and magnesium oxide. So if we react them with water, then we have a strongly alkaline solution of sodium hydroxide, which is a strong base, and its pH is 14. Similarly, magnesium hydroxide, it is a weak base, its pH is approximately 10. So the oxides of sodium and magnesium, they react with water to form their corresponding hydroxides. Okay, so it depends, like if the OH minus ions are in a higher concentration, it is a strong base, and if they are in the lower concentration, then it is a weak base. Right, magnesium hydroxide, how do they react with acid? So they react with HCl from their corresponding chlorides as water. Similarly here, if magnesium oxide or magnesium hydroxide reacts, it forms MgCl2 and water. So they are commonly used in indigestion remedies. Indigestion remedies we use for this, we use magnesium oxide and magnesium hydroxide because they are basic compounds. And if they are basic compounds, then they neutralize the excess acid in the stomach, relieving the pain. So magnesium oxide and magnesium hydroxide, they are used in indigestion remedies. Because they are basic, they neutralize the excess acid in the stomach. As you know that acid and base react together to form salt and water. So it is a neutralization.
Yes, I'm done.
Right? React as resolve when it is added to acidic or alkaline. So these are important reactions. Aluminium oxide reacts with acid to form aluminium sulfate plus water, and with alkali it forms NaAlOH. When it reacts with NaOH and water, we get NaAlOH. for sodium aluminum.